So here we are, Guillem Balague. We're in the Johan Cruyff ArenA, one of the legends of the game, and they've produced some fantastic footballers and some fantastic football here. But we've had another amazing night, haven't we?
Yes, 2 in a row. I think I'm saturated of emotion. This has just been too much. Because you go so many highs and then lows and highs and lows, and I think it's the same with you. If you have relations in the game and they win, they lose, these big games, it affects you. You're part of that too. So you're trying to write, but at the same time you're thinking, my friend is losing or whatever. I don't think today especially was a game that could have gone either way. I don't think you obviously have to feel very happy about Spurs going through and Pochettino going through and all the things that he's done working, but you have to feel sorry as well for Ajax because they gave everything. But I have to say, the ones who adapted better to what happened in the game was Spurs. So in the first half, I think you and I were sitting together. We were writing the piece. It was written at half time. It's like
2-0 down, long way back.
Yeah, it's not going to happen, and Ajax deserve to win the final because they made us excited about football again. Blah blah. And then in the second half, they did not adapt what was happening to them, which means that you shouldn't feel too sorry. I know I said the opposite a minute ago.
Yeah.
You shouldn't feel too sorry because they did not adapt to what happened at the game. Fernando Llorente in the same way that Mourinho did it against Ajax in the Europa League final. The long ball, they couldn't deal with it. And Llorente was fixing himself, not so much with the Ligt, but more with Blind. And he won the battle. And the team, Spurs also, that needed sometimes Sissoko's right back, midfield change and everything. They just did answer better the questions that the game put to them. So for that, they you have to clap the fact that they've gone through.
I know a big mantra of Mauricio Pochettino is belief. Keep believing, keep believing. Hugo Lloris said there, chatting to him afterwards, and I said, is belief now in the DNA of Tottenham Football Club? And he said, no, it's English. It's an English thing. They remember the final in '99, Manchester United. In 2005 with Liverpool, he said we got inspiration watching Liverpool last night. So it's a part of the game that they just never give up, do they?
Yeah, it reminds me of when Pochettino first came to England, and the first game against with Southampton was against Everton. Somebody's knocked at the door. Somebody's been locked out. But at that day, he was shocked by the attitude of the players. By I think it was a draw at the end, by players apologising to him because it was just a draw and they missed chances, and little by little he's been in awe of all these things that you talk about. Not only the belief, it's the attitude in training, the never give up behaviour, which makes English football so special. It certainly is part of English football, but it wasn't part of Spurs. I mean, the Spurs story was a different story. A story written by others. It was a story written by Alex Ferguson when he said, don't worry, it's a Spurs and the Spursy thing and all that. And he's changed that. So to be able to change the culture of a club with a long history, that is in itself a success in my eyes. But if he gets to the Champions League final and wins it, it's going to leave without arguments to half of the people in Twitter. What are they going to say now? Because he will have a trophy, even if he doesn't. You're talking about a successful story.
But you're looking at last night, Liverpool, that comeback, no one could see that. 4-0, really, against Barcelona. Incredible. No. And you look at tonight, Spurs, they've been out of this competition so many times. I think, PSV at home, Inter Milan at home, very late goals, Barcelona away, that late goal, and then PSV got a draw in Milan. They've looked out of it several times, and yet they've clung in there. It looks like their name's on the cup, but then it looks like Liverpool's is.
Yeah,
Who's going to win?
It's fascinating because both managers are very similar. So they're both talking about belief, faith, insistence, never give up. But who doesn't? Everybody says that. The thing that makes them different is that not only they've been believed by the players and the fans and the club, it's just that they've been believed for a long time. Because players by nature and fans and media, we're cynical. The first hurdle that's fallen, they just like, all right, well, they haven't got it. And people have started using overusing the word bottle. I don't understand that concept at all. I don't know what people are talking about when they say that. You win and you lose, and it happens.
And they can be fine margins, can't they?
Yes, and but these two in particular, I think Pep Guardiola is the same as well. He's pushing, getting more out of the players because they believe in them, and they believed in them much longer than you usually believe in your leader. So they've got something. The three of them are special in their own ways, and it's wonderful to see two of them in the Champions League final.
And of course now, tomorrow, Thursday night, Arsenal and Chelsea could both go through to a Europa League final. You could have all four English teams in the two big finals.
Yeah, and if that happens, then you have to analyse why that is. You have to hope that stays on, that idea, is a new era starting perhaps. At the moment, it's out of the last 30 European titles, 22 have been won by Spanish. And I will repeat that.
As you reminded me earlier.
And I will repeat that until you actually win 4 or 5, and then you think, oh, okay, things have changed. Because I feel things have changed, and I've been reading that in Spain for a couple of years. We were waiting for the English clubs to get there, and now they're there. So can they stay there? We'll see. But first, let's see if the 4 of them get there, because Valencia, I'm sure, and Ajax and Frankfurt have got something to say. Fantastic.
Guillem, it's been a fantastic couple of days.
Yes.
And what will we see in Madrid on June the 1st? It's not going to be dull, is it?
No, that's the thing. So we're going to be looking forward to it. We're going to write every day about it. We're going to be thinking about it. We're going to try to mix with the people that will be the stars on the day.
Harry Kane could be back, of course, couldn't he?
Well, have you seen him? I've seen some pictures of him running across the pitch, so I think he's going to be fine. I think.
So it'd be lovely. 2 full-strength teams, wouldn't it? And see what they can do.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
Looking forward to it.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Cheers.